Hi, welcome back to Let's Play Elder Scrolls Online Blackwood. We are in Leyawiin Castle. We just came from Gideon and we warned the last counselor, and now everybody's back at Leyawiin Castle. We're gonna continue the main quest for Blackwood.
The Dark Brotherhood. They must be driven out of Blackwood.
I still can't figure out why they would be targeting us, Vandacia.
Eliminate the threat first. Then we can seek answers.
I think Vandacia is in on it. I think he's a dirty...
All of the remaining
Counselor.
counselors in Blackwood are gathered here in the castle. Valeria, Vandacia, and myself. While we await the arrival of the scribe I sent for, tell me what you uncovered in Gideon.
I'm not sure.
I agree with Vandacia's assessment.
I found a letter. It talked about reestablishing a Dark Brotherhood sanctuary in Bloodrun Cave.
Yes. I remember reports of their presence early in Morikar's reign, but they were driven out. The assassins must see this as the perfect opportunity to reclaim their base, but what does that have to do with Leovik's secret and the ambitions?
I'm not sure. And why are they assassinating the counselors?
Vandacia, Valeria, and I were just discussing that. We think Leovik had each of the counselors unknowingly working on a different aspect of the Ambitions project. They each had access to a piece of the puzzle, but no one but Leovik knew everything.
So someone called upon the Dark Brotherhood to murder the counselors to preserve the secret?
That's our prevailing theory. If the counselors ever came together to compare notes, the truth of the Ambitions would be revealed. To stop that from happening, the Dark Brotherhood was sent to kill my colleagues.
The Dark Brotherhood agent claimed they were not responsible for the murders of the counselors.
Indeed. Very curious. Still, I'm hesitant to take the word of an admitted killer at face value. Not with so much at stake. Regardless, their very presence still poses a threat to all of Blackwood. The sanctuary cannot be allowed to reopen.
Maybe the coded documents Everly and I recovered can tell us more.
Jirix and Sophis' documents contain information written in Imperial code. I sent for the scribe Aragon, but he has yet to arrive. Until then, the counselors will remain safe within these walls. You have done well so far, and have my thanks. Whatever the truth behind the murders of my fellow counselors, we can't allow the Dark Brotherhood to gain a foothold in Blackwood. I'd like you and Evely to go to Bloodrun Cave to ascertain the situation there. Talk to Evely and make your plans.
Right.
Hey partner, over here! All right, you heard Leviticus. Time to get back to work. While the counselors stay safe in Leyawiin Castle and wait for the scribe to arrive, we need to find out what the Dark Brotherhood is actually up to. Show me that letter you found in Gideon.
Here, it's orders from Dark Brotherhood matron. They want to establish a sanctuary in the area.
Yeah, these are definitely orders. It mentions Bloodrun Cave. That's northeast of Leyawiin toward the edge of Blackwood territory. Well, as the spinners always say, the best way to find out what's happening in the clearing is to step into it.
The letter indicates the entrance to the sanctuary is deep inside the cave.
Of course it does. Nothing has been easy since I found that strange book and started chasing down Leovik's secret. Well, are you still interested in solving the mystery of the Ambitions? Will you come with me to Bloodrun Cave?
I'll go with you to Bloodrun Cave to investigate the sanctuary.
The counselors should be safe. So meet me at Bloodrun Cave. We need to determine if the Dark Brotherhood is behind the murders or not. Either way, that sanctuary is a threat to Blackwood. I just hope I don't have another one of those waking visions. I'll meet you at Bloodrun Cave.
Alright, where's that?
You made the right call, Leviticus. We won't be safe until the Dark Brotherhood is driven out of Blackwood.
Where is Bloodrun Cave? Oh, way over there. Way past Gideon. Let's see if there is a travel point. This is a really cool castle. I like it. I do really like it. And we're gonna go to the Way Shrine, and at least it'll get us to Gideon, which is more than halfway there. But maybe there's a Way Shrine closer than Gideon.
I heard the Great Shackle was destroyed. I hope that means the plane melt has been stopped.
It is. That's what we did in the base game. We went to Cold Harbor and destroyed the shackle, the big metal chains that would come from Cold Harbor. It was fun. The base game was really fun. Alright, let's see here. Nope. Looks like the closest place is Gideon. Alright, we'll go to Gideon. We are here at Bloodrun Cave. Oh, we got the...
You look
There's a guy
quite
here.
capable. Might I be able to recruit you to help me? This place was once an honorable tomb for fallen members of the Dark Brotherhood. But now it houses a perversion of death. The cycle, which devours all, has been corrupted here.
What do you mean?
I belong to the clutch of Niswo. I came to this place to perform last rites for 3 well-respected shadow scales entombed here. But I was chased out by a necromancer called Tuma Mazath, who seeks to disturb their remains for selfish purposes.
Disturbing their remains?
Yes. When I arrived here, he had already raised many shadow scale bodies to fight for him. In order to spare the 3 I came to perform last rites upon from this fate, I must destroy their skeletons. Will you help? I can pay you for your services.
I'll help you destroy the remains of the 3 shadow scales.
The remains of these renowned shadow scales deserve the peaceful emptiness of the void. Destruction must pass before creation and change can begin anew. Hurry. We must find the remains inside the cave and...
Okay. And destroy them. Not really much of an entrance.
Time is a force of change. We should hurry.
Glad you made it.
Oh, there's Everly.
I wasn't looking forward to going much deeper without you. So this is Bloodrun Cave, huh? Creepy. You go on ahead. I'll follow behind you. Make sure nothing tries to ambush us.
Are we,
Get farther in.
are we supposed to find the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary?
Check the letter you found. It said something about a door located deeper inside the cave. And there was a strange line about death being the key, whatever that means. Go on. I'll follow along shortly.
Alright. So... I think the left.
Tuma Mazath already uncovered the remains. Quickly, destroy them. May these bones find the emptiness of the void.
We have a Sky Shard. We have We're gonna jump down. Yeah, good call. Right, this way. We got a fleshed archernaut.
Of destruction.
Got him! Does remind me of cave trolls from Lord of the Rings. If they could just like port this game over to Lord of the Rings, that'd be so cool. Like the way it plays, but in the world of Middle Earth, Arda. That'd be incredible. Right, we need one more remain.
This place is huge! No sign of the Dark Brotherhood. Just a lot of creepy undead. Let's keep going.
All that is created must eventually be destroyed, and then renewed. The cycle is We successfully destroyed almost all of the remains, but the shadow scale with the missing skull is cause for concern. I believe those remains once belonged to Arjum Shay.
Arjum Shay?
A shadow scale, who was said to have plucked out his own eye and sealed a powerful necromantic gem within the socket. It granted him the power to see lost spirits. Tuma Mazath must have taken it in order to conduct his ritual.
What do we do?
If I am correct, we must locate Tuma Mazath's ritual site. If he used the skull and the gem inside to power his ritual, it should be nearby. We must make sure to destroy the skull and finish our work. Let us hurry before the chance is lost.
How does Emushai GM help Tuma Maxith?
I am not certain, but I believe Tuma Mazath either knew about the gem previously, or sensed its power when he unearthed Arjum Shay's remains. The necromantic properties of such a gem would likely be a great strengthening agent to any ritual.
How can you be sure the skull will still be nearby?
A ritual of this magnitude would take time to prepare. Tuma Mazath would need to find a place to ready the necessary components and use the skull as a focal point.
Alright. So, continue on the cave. Ooh.
The skull must be here somewhere.
Cool looking. Listen to that ambience. Destroy the stolen skull.
Shay's skull.
Alright. Oh.
It is done. Praise Sithis the Changer.
Okay. So now we need to find the sanctuary entrance. So we need to continue for the main quest. That was like a side quest. Where is the... Got a little cave thing here. Picked something up, didn't we? Nothing that's better than what we have. Going the right way? Yep. Yeah. This looks like the bottom of a temple or something.
This looks promising. Let's talk. That creepy black door. That's gotta be the entrance to the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. I doubt it's as simple as turning a knob, because that door doesn't have one. Let me see that letter you found again. Wasn't there something about a key?
Here you go.
Gutted, untold danger, long trek, clear out. Ah! Here it is. And remember, death, my brother. That's the key.
How is that a key?
I don't know. Maybe it's a passphrase? I've read about things like that in some of my mystery novels. Go knock on the door or something and see what happens. Go ahead. See if that passphrase opens the creepy black door.
Ooh. That's creepy. Death, my brother. It's really creepy. Alright, enter the...
Still looking for your murderer? Well, you've come to the wrong place, my friends.
We found the black hands beside every body.
Must I say it again? You've been duped, and the Dark Brotherhood has been set up to take the blame. Haven't we had this conversation already? The Dark Brotherhood didn't murder those counselors. I have no quarrel with you, and you none with me. Now turn around and leave before you force me to do something you will definitely regret.
If you didn't kill the counselors, Leowyn demands to know what you are doing in Blackwood.
Leowyn demands, does it? Very well. This sanctuary belongs to the Dark Brotherhood. It has for a very long time. I have been given the joyous task of reopening it. I assure you, we're a business. We have no designs on Leowyn or the counselors.
If not the Dark Brotherhood, then who's been murdering the counselors?
Obviously some enemy of the counselors who wants to confuse you, throw suspicion on the Dark Brotherhood, keep you chasing after shadows while they accomplish whatever it is they hope to do.
Look out.
Perhaps we can work together to... What?
Look out.
Now what? Cultists, portaling in. Quickly, secure the sanctuary.
That's the Order of the Waking Flame. What are they doing here? Come on, we need to figure out what's going on.
Cool.
This can't be a coincidence.
Ooh.
Did the Waking Flame cultists follow us here?
I don't know.
The Waking Flame is definitely trying to occupy this sanctuary. But why?
I don't know.
Fall back! Close the portals! Warn the High Priest!
Oh, I think not. All right. What were we discussing before they so rudely interrupted us? I assume this will satisfy your masters in Leowyn. The Dark Brotherhood is not your enemy. The Order of the Waking Flame invaded our sanctuary and killed my brothers and sisters. I can't let them get away with that.
Why would cultists attack the sanctuary?
Seems to me the cultists didn't want you talking to me. Didn't want you hearing me tell you for the 100th time that the Dark Brotherhood didn't kill those counselors. If you ask me, those are your murderers. The Order of the Waking Flame.
The cultists do seem to be after the same thing Everly and I are looking for.
Opportunity and motive. Look, I don't know what that may be, and I don't want to know. But I do want to step through this portal and stick my dagger in their High Priest's throat. Care to come along?
I'll go with you into the portal.
Good. Now you'll see how a Dark Brotherhood assassin deals with unsanctioned targets. And please notice that I won't be dropping any notes or leaflets along the way. Come on. Let's go before the portal closes.
Stay with the assassin. I'll inform Captain Rianne and Counselor Leviticus about the cultists.
I think Everly is actually pretty helpful in terms of, like, you know, NPC and story.
Iliad Ruin. Not the worst place for a Daedric cult to hide out. Let's look around.
Elam Draws. Explore the Iliad Ruin.
Oh, looks like I'm not the only one who leaves important papers lying about. Their High Priest actually ordered them to kill us.
Let's get some. These guys are kind of beefy.
A close approximation of our calling card, but that entire pile is obviously a forgery.
Dead cultists down there. Ooh, like making ear
See
jack.
those wounds? My assassins did that. Then the cultists crawled back here to die. That amulet looks important. Better hang on to that. So the Order of the Waking Flame killed your counselors and placed the blame on the Dark Brotherhood. Then their High Priest sent his followers to kill us. Care to enlighten me as to what this is actually all about now?
You think the murderers has something to do with the secret of the Longhouse Emperors?
All this fuss and bother over an old Imperial secret? Let's review what we learned. The High Priest of the Order of the Waking Flame sent cultists to the Sanctuary to eliminate both my Dark Brotherhood assassins, and you, and the Wood Elf.
And the pile of black handprints is evidence that they were trying to blame you for the murders.
Obviously the cult has someone watching you. They knew exactly when to attack, certain we'd all be in the Sanctuary. Plus, they were after some cache hidden there. So who are these cultists? And how well do you trust your masters in Leowyn?
Are you suggesting that Maroon's Dagon cult has spies in Leowyn?
I'm not suggesting anything. Just following the clues. If the cultists are Dagonists, then their High Priest is probably a true fanatic. This secret must be pretty important, and most likely pertains to death and destruction. Let's keep searching.
Good idea.
Strike now!
Stepped on a trap, apparently.
This door looks impressive. Let's see what's on the other side.
This has turned out to be some cave. These are all players.
Over here. Voices.
We failed to kill all the assassins, and the Wood Elf and the mercenary are still alive.
Yes. The High Priest isn't going to be happy about that, but we retrieved the cache hidden in the old sanctuary.
With the contents of the cache, the High Priest should be able to determine where to find the first ambition.
Agreed. And we will soon have the location of another one of the ambitions. As just another Imperial counselor, the High Priest has them all fooled.
Oh.
Now
So-
that's something new. What do you think?
It's definitely the...
Sometimes listening provides the answers we seek. It seems their High Priest is actually one of your counselors. That explains how they knew your movements. And they found whatever they were looking for in the sanctuary.
Right, sounds like they knew where to find one of the ambitions, too, from Leovic's secret.
I'd rather not know any more about this damn secret. It's cursed. But did you see how they opened that portal? They used their amulet on the pedestal. You still have the one we found? Let's find another pedestal and see if we can follow them.
Alright. We need to go down. Yeah, I bet it's the High Priest is that counselor guy that was really suspicious in Gideon. But that's him.
Keep looking. We need to find a pedestal like the one those cultists used. That pedestal looks promising. Let's talk before you try to open a portal. This may work. It may not. We may open a portal that takes us to the cultists, or we may open one to some dark and deadly corner of Oblivion. Still, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So, ready to try something daring?
I'm ready. What do you suggest?
It looked to me like the cultists used their amulet on the pedestal and opened a portal. Examine the pedestal and see if there's a place to fit the amulet. These Dagonist fools think they've gotten the better of us. Let's prove them wrong. Well, we have a portal. Now to find out if leaping into it turns out to be a good or bad idea.
Alright. Well, it looks like we're still in the tomb, or the ruins. Explore the alien ruins, investigate shrine of the chamber.
We're too late. The location of the ambition was sent to the High Priest. Oh, Vandacia is the Order's High Priest! So, now I know who needs to die for this grave insult to the Dark Brotherhood. Counselor Vandacia, the High Priest of the Waking Flame. But what do you make of that journal entry about the first ambition and an attack on Leeuwin Castle?
They sent whatever they found to Vandacia and apparently ordered the cultists to attack Leeuwin.
They got what they were after, and now they're sending their forces to kill the rest of the counselors. With the other counselors dead, Vandacia will be the only person who knows the secret of the Longhouse Emperors.
It's more than that. Leviticus has documents that reveal the locations of the remaining ambitions.
And Vandacia will do everything in his power to get his hands on those documents. I suppose your course is clear. You need to return to Leowyn Castle as quick as you can.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to stick around and deal with a few more of these waking flame cultists. I still have a little anger to work off after that attack on my sanctuary. I suggest you return to Leowyn Castle with all due haste.
You won't come with me to defend the counselors?
I'm an assassin, not a soldier. I've done my part. Now go do yours. When I'm finished here, if Vandacia is still alive, well, then we'll see what we shall see.
Alright. Let's take us
That
back.
portal should take you back toward the exit, or to some terrible plane of Oblivion. One or the other.
Yeah, I think we want to go back out the cave because that other quest we did. Oh.
Destroyed!
Why step on these traps? Just run by him, I think. Let me by. Silly gooses. So that's quite a stair. So we need to warn the counselors. Yeah. Oh, let's go back and talk to that guy, Ninjasa, before we go back to Leowyn. It's a cool statue. Hey, look, Sky Shard. What do you know? Glad we came this way. I believe when we complete that quest, we'll get a bunch of upgrades. We're close. And the way shrine's really close to here too, so. Where did he go? Ah, he's outside the cave still.
The Shadow Scale's remains are destroyed, and we are triumphant. Thank you, valiant traveler. I could not have finished this task without your help.
Will the spirits of the Shadow Scales be safe now?
Indeed. Your actions ensured those remains can no longer be exploited. I am sure were their spirits still present, they would thank you for your efforts. Allow me to extend a more tangible gratitude. Here, for your help. Before we part, allow me to offer you some wisdom. Remember, as you journey through life, all things must pass in order to begin again. Knowing this simple fact eases pain and suffering. Learn to let go, and what was lost will be reborn.
Right, so, We found the sanctuary, infiltrated, and we know the Waking Flame is to blame for the murders, and Counselor Vendacia is the kind of guy behind it all. So we're going to go back to Leyawind and warn the counselors in the next episode.